Hi there guys, and welcome back to another video. As you can see, I'm not stood around driving, but I'm trying to make a little bit more of an effort to try and film a little bit more. I do enjoy filming, and I know you guys, some of you guys do enjoy it when I put videos out, so I'm trying to make a little bit more of an effort to actually film. So here I am making more of an effort. Now, I have got a few bits and bobs I need to try and get done today. I desperately need 2 new front tyres. I seen the other day the inner part of my passenger side is almost corded, which I didn't actually, I have been paying attention because I know I'm lower and I've got a bit of camber and all that. But I have been trying to keep my eye on my tyres, and the rest of the tyre looks perfect. I'll show you in a bit. So I need to get 2 new front tyres. That passenger door does not open from the inside or the outside. So I need to try and take that apart and figure that out. Yeah, it's just a few, the diesel heater as well, that's just its own little, but yeah, I'm just trying to make a little bit more of an effort to film a bit more, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. If you do, there's a thumbs up, please press it, let me know, and I'll try and do a bit more of this, I guess. Anyway, I'm going to get myself off to the garage and stop rambling. I'll try and show you the tyres and whatnot while I'm there. Really fancy McDonald's. Anyway, see you in a sec. Right, just before I go to the garage, I might as well show you what I was talking about. My tyres still actually look really good, but the inner edge is a bit worse for wear. And the passenger side is even worse. You can actually see the cord, so yeah. I mean, look at that. Still a good tyre, which is ever so slightly annoying. And for some reason I can't find the tyre, so it's right there. 195 45 16. And before you guys ask, yes, they are low rated tyres, because I know last time I was talking about tyres, you guys did mention that. And I am still using this trick. Yay! Right, let's go spend some money I don't really want to spend. Well, there's that done. A little bit painful, but had to be done. So I do need 2 on the rear as well, but they'll last a little bit longer, so I'll put them off like a good human that I'm not. I'm going to go off and get myself a McDonald's because I be hungry and easy food. Then I'm going to go off, start attacking that door. Also, it has just started to rain, so that adds a little bit more fun to it. So, see you in a sec. Well, there's that lot done. Went to McDonald's. Strawberry milkshake had to be done. I was going to have that fudge coffee thing that they do, but I didn't, so that's the end of that. Ooh, what's going on there? Right. I need to get that door fixed because it's really starting to piss me off that I can't open it. And I want to have a look at this diesel heater because for some reason it just doesn't work. Once it starts like getting itself going, it just stops itself. Comes up with code 1, I think. I'll turn it on in a minute and we'll have a look. But for those of you that are interested, the car is now completely fixed, back on the road, done, dusted and happy. What is that? Ow! What I had to do is I did rebuild the engine, built it back up. I did take the head off, and everyone was telling me not to take the head off, just take the glow plugs out. Well, I wanted to take the head off to check that the valves weren't like bent or clipped in any way, and just generally check it. It's not that hard to take the head off of that thing. Managed to do it quite quickly, set the time in, put it all back on, still didn't want to start. So I took it all off again. Put new head gasket. I did reuse the head gasket just to see if it would work. New head gasket, there's new timing belt, new bolts, put it all back together, give everything a really good clean, and yeah, fired straight back up. Had to buy a new battery for it as well because that conveniently took a poo as well. So that's all done, dusted, back on the road and sorted. So there's one less problem. The steering's gone a bit weird on it, so I need to look at that. But this diesel heater, I have got the cover for that somewhere, the vent, but there's my little controller down there, and whenever you turn it on, which is that button, where is it? You can hear it winds itself up, and in a minute you will hear that the fuel pump does click, but then it just comes up with error code. So while I'm starting to take that door apart, I'm going to leave this thing to wind up, and then hopefully we can figure out what's wrong with it and hopefully get that fixed, because it would be nice to actually use it. So yeah, this door, the van is unlocked. That doesn't feel like it's connected to anything, and I have took the door handle off, but somewhere down the line that's not working. Don't know why, it just isn't. So I need to get that apart. How am I going to get a door card off without this? Anyway, try and get that thing apart. Well, it's been about 5 minutes, and the diesel heater is actually kicked on and working properly. Don't know how well you can see that, but everything's working, and there is lovely hot air coming out, which is fantastic. But I did notice that I had to have the van running because I had to move it to get to the back. With the van running, it fired up absolutely fine. Now the van's off, I wonder if it's going to go weird again. Oh, it's lovely and warm. So what I'm going to do is just, well, the time on there says 1:05, and it's actually 1:25, so slightly out. I'm going to give it probably 5 minutes, see what happens, and see if it like actually turns itself off. So I'll leave you there in charge. Well, as you can see, that's been running for a while now and it's working fine. So the only thing I'll have to make sure that I do is when I want to run it, start the van, let it kick on first, then turn the van off. So it's a bit weird that it's doing that, and to be honest, I don't really want to take it apart and have a look and see why. If it works, it works, leave it alone. If you guys are aware of Will's whereabouts, that's a lot of W's, he's been having a lot of issues with his diesel heater, and I don't want any of those issues because it looks like a right pain in the ass. So I'm going to leave mine well alone. It works, leave it. And there's lovely warm air. Lush. But while that's been doing what it's doing and I've been keeping warm, it's still warm. Yeah. Managed to get the door apart. Door card's now off, and I managed to actually open the door. So I now need to try and take the mechanism apart and find out what the hell is wrong with that door, because for a couple of weeks now I haven't been able to open that door at all. So I need to try and figure that out. Obviously I've had a few other issues with the whole starting issue, so been a little bit preoccupied. So I'm going to leave this diesel heater to do its job. I'm going to attack that door. What the hell? Oh, my door handle snapped. What it is this piece that connects the external door handle into the mechanism in there is snapped off, and if you look, you latch the door like that, and then in there, hopefully you can see, oops, that's the lock, there is that bit at the top. You can just see I'm pulling on it now. That is what unlatches the door. So I'll show you from this side. The door's latched. Not that one. Where is it? That one. And you press down. So the mechanism still works. It's the outer door handle by the looks of it. So I'm going to try and get that off. Yeah, right there, look. That was the original colour of my van. So there's a door handle, and that piece probably goes, yeah. So you pull the door handle, that lever there moves. Sorry, that lever there moves like that, and then that bit pushes down on that mechanism on the inside. Well, that's snapped, so I need a new door handle, which gives me a very good excuse to buy new, because all of mine are just a mess. Oh, they're all just a mess, and they're all on different keys as well. So if I go get new door locks for all of them, hopefully I can have one key. Oh, it's so warm in here. Hopefully I can have one key for all of it then, instead of 4 keys and the ignition one. So yeah, that's the plan. Order up some new door handles. Or if any of you guys have a full set of door handles and you want to sell them to me, drop it down in that comment section below. Or even better, go over to my Instagram, send me a message, because that's the best place to get hold of me. So I now need to jerry rig this lot together so that at least we can open it from the inside. That's the plan. Well, there's that done. That's working. Diesel heater's working. Got new tyres. Check everything on that because the power steering was a bit heavy. That's now working. I have just put the diesel heater on. Oh, you can't really see it. I have turned it off and it's on a rundown now. That works fine, so I'm happy. Just need to tidy up this bit of a mess. And we're done. Happy days. We should be ready for our next little adventure, so look forward to that. Sorry it has been a little bit of a weird video with me just sort of doing a few odds and ends, but I know some of you guys do like these types of videos, so if you do, please give it a big thumbs up and let me know. But yeah, I'm going to sort of tidy up and, well, pretty much get ready to pick my son up from school. But thank you very much for following along today and watching my shenanigans. Hopefully the next video will be a little bit more exciting for you guys. But anyway, I'm going to stop, get myself gone, tidy, sorted. And if you do have any of those door handles, a full set, let me know. Drop a message in my Instagram, or any questions, anything at all. My Instagram is always in the description down below, so go say hi. Well, this took a little time for the worst. Finished that video I done a minute ago and I got myself all sorted out. I'm going to pick my son up from work and the starter motor died. By the way, none of this is mine. So don't know if you can hear that. So the solenoid clicks, it's just the starter doesn't turn over. I do have probably just about enough to make another one. So just to get this thing back, literally about 2 minutes up the road as well. So yeah, this is the end of the video I wasn't quite expecting. So not really going to film any of this, just thought I'd share it. So I'm going to get that starter out and try and make a new one. Well, I'm not quite sure how much of me you're actually going to be able to see, but I'm currently on my way back from Europarts because I couldn't make a starter my speech is gone. I couldn't make a starter motor work out of what I had, and to be honest, I really couldn't be bothered. I was expecting to have a nice chilled out afternoon, pick my son up from school, and then my starter motor, that's done fuck all. My starter motor decided that no more. So yeah, I completely gave up, went down to Europarts, picked up a new one, and now I'm on my way back. So there's the nice new one. Gave him in my old one, got like a £25 surcharge. I already had it in my hand, so that got waived straight away, and it was like 70 odd quid. So today's video was quite expensive. So on my way back now, they get that fitted, and then hopefully it starts, and then I can, well, go back and have tea and stop pissing around with this crap. But yeah, fantastic. If you have got to this part of the video, give it like a, in fact, if you've got to this part of the video, write like Apple into the comment section below, so I know that you've actually reached this far, because I'm kind of interested to see who's watched the whole way through. So if you get to this point, write Apple, and if we get enough people, I'll pick a winner and you can have a free t-shirt. Anyway, I'm going to get myself back. Europarts is like a 20-ish, 25-minute drive back, so I'm going to get myself back, get that fitted. Fingers crossed this actually starts, so see you in a sec. Well, yeah, again, you probably can't see me, but oh, in fact, you can't see anything. So hang on. Nice new starter motor, all wired up, plumbed up, done what it's got to do. Earthing strap, which is something I always forget, but nice new shiny starter motor. So hopefully this bad boy starts now, because if it doesn't, I'm gonna fucking cry. She's alive! Well, there's that shenanigans over with. I need to, well, put my bumper back on and tidy up this little shit show. But yeah, that's now all diddly done. Leave it running for a minute. But yeah, that's all now done. And yeah, my van is currently outside my kids' school, which is over there. So I'm now gonna pack this lot up. I need to take the Audi back so I can get this thing back. But it's working, it's done, it's dusted. Finally have a nice new starter motor, so I'm not dealing with these second-hand reconditioned bad boys. I will be getting another one, keeping it in the back just as a spare. But it works, it runs, I'm happy. Yeah, might as well share everything with you. I did say I was going to share my day with you, and this has been my day. So 2 new tyres and a starter motor. Happy days. Right, I'm going to get myself gone. Stop wandering around the street because I look like a fucking weirdo. But I'm gonna get myself gone. I'll use this outro because no point using the old one. But anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling. I want to go home because it is currently 6:30. So yeah, thank you very much, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you do, there's a massive thumbs up. I very much appreciate that. But as always, thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for putting up my dumbass. Thank you very much for all the support. And until the next video, take it easy.